Hello everyone, welcome back to Nanami Tech. Today I'm going to talk about accessible design. The technology I picked to discuss is PayPal. So what is PayPal? PayPal is a financial management corporation running a multinational online payment system that facilitates direct money transactions and acts as an automated solution to conventional physical firms such as checks and money orders. So PayPal uses data encryption and anti-fraud methods to aid in keeping the information safe and secure, minimizing the threat of online fraud. The organization acts as a payment provider for international retailers, marketplaces, and many other business customers, paying a primer in return for privileges such as one-click transfers and login recall. So back in the 80s, the world saw the introduction of electronic point-of-sale terminals, with MasterCard being the first one to introduce the laser hologram to their cards. Also back in 1984, the first online shop was established by Mrs. Jane Snowball when she used a television and a controller to purchase some groceries. However, it was not until 80s that the first ever online transaction was made. Hence, it is important to notice that online transactions are not a new thing for the world. Still, PayPal managed to eliminate the risk factors of fraud by a great margin. Therefore, if a person wanted to make an online transaction at that time, he or she would have to bear the risk of fraud. On the other hand, PayPal enables its users to make the transactions seamless. It provides an option to users either to pay, send money, or to accept money. Now, let's assume that PayPal existed in the 1980s and 1990s. What would the user interface look like in PayPal, given the technology advancement at that time? So here is a classic view of PayPal in 80s. So at that time, it would be very difficult, but it is still possible to make transactions online using the user interface provided above. And here is the process how it can work. First, when the person will launch the PayPal application, he or she will enter the main dashboard of the user's account. So today we can see all the information on our application's dashboards, but in the 80s, it would have been virtually impossible. Hence, the only thing the dashboard would have shown was pay or receive money. And you can choose either of the option and proceed with the amount of the money. And then you could just enter the commands to confirm the transaction, like yes or no. And maybe the time would be take a little bit long time compared to these days. And then we can see what will look like in 90s. So technology changed rapidly, and PayPal actually was already introduced in the 90s. However, the user interface and consumer experience was still not that good. But it is possible to navigate through the website and do whatever they feel like. So you can see in the picture given above, one can observe that the HTML-based web page given the users a lot more user-friendly experience compared to the 80s. And the user just simply entered the amount and the recipient email address to send the money, and there are more informations that people could see, and users can still scroll down the page to see the buttons of home, help, and log out. So it is better than in 80s. The technology changed so fast. So that's it. Thank you guys. Bye.